I'm at 627 Southwest 14th, Redmond, Oregon, and the home is an older home. Um, it has some upgrades done to it. It appears that all the windows have been replaced with vinyl windows. The landscaping is in pretty nice condition. The lawn's in good shape, has mature shrubs. Um, Good separation from the neighbors on either side. And the street itself, it's a quiet neighborhood. All the houses are vintage, similar in age. It is a dead-end street. You can see Glacier um, and Highland in the distance, but you can't, there's no access through. We're in walking distance, of course, to the canyon and the parks. I'm not certain, but it appears that originally they probably had an attached garage, a small attached garage, and then converted it. However, I'm not positive on that. It has paver stones, front and back. There's a covered patio area. The exterior of the home is very nice, nice outdoor space. There are some things that I would do, but to each person has their own taste. By the way, there are gutters over the doors. However, there isn't on the other portions of the roof. And you can see that there's evidence of splash coming up. However, the siding seems to be sound. I checked the drip edges, they all seem to be firm, so I don't see any wood deterioration. However, you can see that the paint is blistering. It's not chipped yet, but it will need to be repainted, not immediately, but sooner the better. I would probably install gutters along the rest of the house to prevent that from happening again. The front door is an old, solid door with a window in the middle. I would probably replace that with a new door. You can put in a very exquisite door, small closet right next to the entrance door. You enter into hardwood floors. I think that the wood is maple. It's a very light color and thin 2-inch boards. There is a wood burning fireplace in the formal living room. It's an adequate size and is actually quite tasteful. Arched doorways, both at the entrance and then into the formal dining room, would be an easy conversion if you wanted to knock these two little walls out and just have one very large family living room. As I said, all of the windows have been replaced with vinyl windows. This one is a little unique and has screens. Doesn't appear to have any blinds in the house, so it is going to need window coverings. The kitchen itself is decent sized, and there is room to put in a kitchen table, small eating area, a very small table. They have gone to the expense of putting in granite countertop and a tile backsplash. However, the cupboards themselves are very old, dated. I would probably replace the cabinetry. The appliances are nothing to write home about either. They're old. Electric range and very modest refrigerator. I don't see any problems with the the structure itself. I don't see evidence of termites, etc. However, that should be checked. Looks like there may be some water intrusion here in the add-on. This is a nice area. and it has a gas stove in the corner. This is what I meant by the possible conversion of a garage. And there is an old baseboard heater in here. However, the house itself has forced air. You go out into a covered patio area off of that, and I'm thinking that this is probably either grapes or hops, and there's a bee's nest. Honeybees. So you could have your own honey if you wanted to get a beekeeper in and have him put that in a hive. They don't seem to be bothering me. However, if you're allergic to bees, you might want to get that taken care of before moving in. Personally, I don't think we have enough honeybees in the area, but the roof itself appears to have been replaced. Besides the eave vents that are around the house, there is evidence of mushroom caps on top, so that's a new addition. And not being a home inspector, it appears that the roof is pretty sound to me. But you would want to have a home inspection done. Again, mature shrubs, a lot of fire bricks used for edging and landscaping, and then out to a two-car garage with a covered two-car carport, and there's tons of storage room here. You could easily enclose this carport area and make this into a garage, and keep the existing garage, turn it into an apartment. You'd have to check the zoning ordinance, and I'm not certain that there's water to the garage, but that is something to consider. You could have alley access to an apartment, and it's adequate size that, it does have water, so that is definitely a possibility. You could make this into a one-bedroom studio apartment and have some extra income. It does have some storage above. It has the pull-down attic stairs, and lighting is a little limited. There are a couple neons, and that's about it for lighting. Would make a great work area. It has a deep sink and a two-car pull-down garage, no door opener. And then exterior, along the carport area here, there are several storage units for all of your exterior lawn care, etc. And the house itself is not lacking storage-wise. And then off on the south end, there's a separate garden area, so you could grow your own vegetable gardens. Looks like you have a start on rhubarb already, and they basically just have a few flowers in place. The yard is well kept and well maintained. Here's one room that I haven't looked in yet, off of the garage. Maybe I don't have the key for that. I'll have to check that out and give you some feedback on that. I'm sure there's a key somewhere. Probably just additional storage area would be my bet. And then back into the house, past the honeybees. I'm betting those are hops. Back into the addition, into the kitchen, and then between the kitchen and the master